What's going on, guys? Hey, back again with another episode. Getting ready to launch right after this early morning here at Fort Irwin, California. Uh, there's a few issues with this video that I kind of have a problem with, but it's my fault. I had a brand new camera. There's a few glitches, so as you watch the episodes, you actually see the video glitches, like kind of a lot. But the beauty of the episode actually is still there. So with that being said, hope you guys do enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and then continue watching. And till then, let the video roll. What's going on, YouTube? This is the chef back again with a new episode. It has been a long time coming since winning the Galley Awards competition on Fox. We're visiting one staple Italian restaurant in San Pedro, where they're pushing out their own fresh pastas, new inspired dishes, sourcing all the ingredients locally, and honoring the traditions of the past.
Hi, I'm Chef Dustin Trani, and this is Jay Trani's restaurant in San Pedro.
All right, so here in Jay Trani's, I know you are like the fifth generation
Fourth
Italian.
generation.
Oh, fourth generation
Yeah.
Italian. What style of Italian food do you guys actually have? Like, is it northern, or is it southern, or is it like your own twist, your family's recipes, secret recipes, or something?
Actually, my family comes from Ischia, which is a little small island off of Naples, and
Okay,
and
okay,
a lot of Italians came from there to San Pedro because of the coastal community, and it was very mimic of back home and the whole fishing industry. So you can say, or I guess our specialty is fish, and
all
we
right, yeah,
love seafood.
That
So
makes sense.
we have a kind of like a central Italian, but I also worked in Thailand. So there's a lot of like global influences on the menu. So it's Italian based with the homemade pastas and everything, but it really just kind of goes across the board when it comes to flavors.
All right, yeah. So, you brought up pastas. So you guys make all your own pastas from scratch. Uh, tell me, is there? Do you feel like there's a huge difference between your fresh pasta versus like the traditional dry
Good.
that one will end up getting?
Yeah. Well, we end up doing both pastas here. We make our own dry pasta and we make our own fresh pasta because that is I just feel that when you're making it fresh yourself, it's going to have quality. You can control the quality of it. It's going to have a mouthfeel unlike any other pasta you had. Our fresh pasta, which we make, is like an agnolotti, which is a little purse, and that is in the style of Northern Italian. So our pasta is just 100% egg yolk and flour. That's it. No water, no anything else, no whole eggs, and that's all we do in it. And in the end result, it makes this much more like luscious pasta that's very difficult to work with.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna
But
say
it's
yeah,
but it's
yeah. It's a lot of protein. Yeah.
it's gonna give you this beautiful texture in the end result.
Okay.
We stepped away from the interview for a minute to go see how all the pasta is made.
Right now, I'm waiting for the shot to go ahead and film more pasta that's going to be coming out. I'm waiting for the green light, but right now we're going to go ahead and start testing a lot of different appetizers. So further ado, we're gonna actually start with the calamari first. First reaction, of course, the tempura on it is crispy, crunchy, and of course it's a new style, so a little bit of Asian take on the traditional classic. That's damn good. Um, there's still that little bit of kick, of pepper, some type of chili, a little bit of a purple basil. I need to actually see how that plays part into this. And of course, the microgreens, basil, and the calamari. Yo. That's a game changer, man. Like the basil itself to this dish blows it out of work. Like it's like the evolution of this dish. Like you have it just as is, like straight calamari with a little bit of nuts, a little bit of crunchy garlic sauce, and then you say, all right, let me have it with a little bit of microgreens and a little bit of basil, and then you have a completely new dish. It's crazy. All right, I think I'm gonna steal this recipe. I think I'm gonna steal this recipe. And when something's so good, and you start laughing about it because you don't have any other emotion. Yeah. So now it's time to actually dig into the scallops. This scallop is amazing, right? Alright, so I'm getting a little bit of orange immediately. There's a little bit of nuts in it. I'm wondering if this is from fresh or if it's some type of I'm not sure. I haven't actually dug into it, but bon appetit. this pasta. I'm gonna have to take my hat off for this. Yep, I'm losing it. I'm losing that hair. Who cares? Who cares when you got pasta this gorgeous? Bon appetit. Yeah, yeah. That that texture is only best described as QQs. If you guys actually know, you know. Yeah, is the texture of the pasta is very QQ. Um, yeah, yeah. And then like the bite into it, it's almost like the explosion. It's very close to the one pasta, the soup dumpling. I forgot the exact name, but yeah, it's really good. And you know what? You know one thing I haven't had yet? I haven't had it mixed into the sauce of the balsamic reduction. I'm pretty sure that's going to give it a nice tartness that I did not get um, with the first one. So now this one actually has it. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's it. That is it. That is it. It's very close to the flavor. Reminds me of a wild mushroom risotto I've done before. But this this is it's the explosion of the filling. Explosion of the filling. There's so much umami. You would think there's a little bit of truffle in it. Like honestly, it's really good. It's like everything is a hit. It's a killer hit. I can't even wait to open my own restaurant. I can't wait.
So the story behind the pasta Angliotti di Lydia is when Dustin was studying how to make pastas in northern Italy. He was working for a restaurant, and the owner's wife, Lydia, taught him how to make this specific pasta, which is an Angliotti, which translates to a tiny purse or a little pocketed purse. It's a smaller style pocket pasta. But that's where the story of where this pasta dish came from is he learned how to make it in Italy from the owner's wife of the restaurant where he was working named Lydia.
The panna cotta, the budino we're doing. The rosemary shortbread, sea salt caramel.
It's really good. That's really good. Yeah, it works.
All right.
All right. So, um, this is the gift that I'm giving to you. This is my basil mint pesto gelato.
Beautiful.
It is literally the most amazing thing that anybody would ever try. When I originally created it, it was for an Italian woman that was for her birthday, and I was like, I need to create something. I made the whole menu Italian, but I wanted to do something that wasn't traditional.
Oh, nice.
So what you have in here, like it is basil, mint, um, um, pistachios, a little bit of ricotta, and of course the creme glaze, like the base of ice cream. Of course, yeah.
Classic gelato.
And then you have actually the secret ingredient in here is probably coconut cream. You wouldn't be able to notice it,
Huh.
but that's actually something that you're really going to like. So go ahead and take a bite of it.
Let's get into it. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
I know. So yeah,
Like it has like that. Like you said, you're getting on the basil. You're getting everything so balanced.
Oh, there's a little bit of
You put the
lemon zest in there.
pistachios in there.
Yeah,
That gives you like that texture
there's
to
a little
it.
bit of lemon zest in there.
Man, that's
Everything
awesome.
about a pesto, I was like, all right, pesto. There needs to be cheese. There needs to be
Mm-hmm.
some type of green. Like, and I'm like, all right, basil and mint. Mint is gonna accentuate the basil. And then I'm like, cheese, ricotta. I'm gonna go ricotta. And then I'm like, I need a fat, so I started bouncing between fats, and I just went coconut because coconut was more of a mellow type of fat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Man,
and
that's
then of
awesome.
course the berry kind of it gives a different
Well, it cuts the
sharpness.
richness.
Yeah.
You give it a little contrast with your with the richness and everything. But dude,
no, for
that's
sure.
freaking awesome.
So
man.
you can share this with everyone that's here.
Most
Hopefully
definitely.
everybody else will actually love it as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, this is the gelato. I'm telling you, anybody will like it. And if you want the recipe, I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
a winner right there.
All right, man.
dude.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
man.
that's
guys,
that. Like I
wrapping
said,
up
that was-
here at J Trani's, and it was better than what I thought. I expected classic Italian, and what I got was like a whole new flair on the traditional Italian cuisine with like little notes of like around the world, and it was unexpected. So many different flavors, so many different things, and even the pasta ladies were freaking amazing, friendly. Hey, at the end of the day, I hope you guys do stop here by J Trani's if you guys are ever in the San Pedro area, or San Pedro area. And with that being said, further ado, hey, peace out and stay tuned for the next episode. All right, guys.